Opa! Começando novamente, mas antes eu tenho que diminuir o volume aqui, velho. É alto pra porra. O volume aqui dos efeitos também. Pela madrugada. A música continua meio alta ainda. Aí volta. Deixando 2. Musiquinha da hora. Mas né? Muito alto também ninguém merece, né? Então vamos continuar a nossa aventura. Eu espero que esteja gravando. E está gravando mesmo. Bem, vai aparecer, não vou cortar isso na edição, vai ficar assim mesmo. Vocês devem ter visto a vergonha que eu tenho de plano de fundo. Mas enfim. Só vamos ver onde nós estávamos. Eu vou simplesmente passar.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in?
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
Beleza. Entrei, porra. Vapor.
The gates are shut. Not a good sign for a lot of people.
Was Wesley based out of the Lothering country? I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostagar.
Olha,
Were you familiar?
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Then get back on your ship and leave. Kirkwall has no more room for refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
You wouldn't be out here if nobody could enter.
That's right. We've seen you let lots of people through.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while. I'll assume that you don't have any more coin than these gentlemen. We've been letting you Fereldans in for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here. Doesn't that mean anything?
I've heard claims like that 1,000 times already, trust me. We'll find some ships to take you all back to Ferelden, eventually. Until then, you stay here.
There must be someone else in charge we can talk to.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
Our uncle is Gamlin Amal. He knows we're coming. Surely someone could find him.
Gamlin? I know that name.
He's a nobleman here in the city. Our family has an estate.
A nobleman? The only Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You're gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about...
We've been here for 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Eita porra! Que isso? Que isso, porra? Não tô na outra de nada! Eu tomei que sem querer. Desertor? Que porra é essa? Ah, vem pra cá. Eita, olha, saca. Que isso, caralho? Vem cá, aqui. Tá, parqueiro.
You know, that was almost fun.
Unbelievable.
Captain, are you all right?
I am, no thanks to you. Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city. It's not my decision. But I'll find your uncle and bring him here.
Tem gente que é boa, mas a burocracia não deixa a pessoa ser boa. Benevolente.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer.
Caralho,
Gamlen must still be looking for us.
3
And if he's
dias.
not?
Wait, I think someone's coming.
Vai lá, vou ver ele.
Leandra! Damn, girl, the years haven't been kind to you.
Gamlen!
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlen. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it, and Drastic guide him.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
I'm more concerned about Mother. Can you get her in at least?
No. We stay together.
I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
But what about the estate? Surely Father left something when he died?
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to write you.
Then there's no hope.
Not quite. I know some people who might help. If you're not too delicate about the company you keep.
O quê? Conheço algumas pessoas que podem ajudar. Se vocês não forem muito delicados sobre a companhia que vocês manteve.
What do you mean exactly, Gamlen?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might be willing to pay your way into the city. The catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt. For a year.
A year?
It's the best I could do. Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
So you're selling us into indentured servitude? That's your idea?
Think of it as having a job waiting for you in your new home.
Wonderful.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenrir, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
Ih, rapaz.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlen, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight it used to.
And what of me? I will not allow others to incur debts on my behalf.
Can't see that it makes a difference. You look like a lady who can pull her own weight.
Then you'll come with us.
I have no real option. Thank you.
Porra.
I
Beleza.
never thought I would find myself begging to be allowed back into
Remember,
Kirkwall.
it's Mirren or Fenrir you're looking for. Either of them can help you
Fala
out.
da puta. Um monte de escravo, né? Desgraça, deixa eu ver se não tem uma porra. Uma coisa, se Atenildo da Silva. Atenildo. Atenildo.
Are you a Thenril?
You must be Gamlen's nephew. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
Ah, vamos fazer tudo.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavril, friend of the Templars, so they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows. We supplied him in return for a piece of the take, but now he won't pay up. We can't go near him without him screaming for the guard, but you can. Get our money from him and you're in.
Eita. Beleza. Tá anotado. Vamos ir no outro ponto ali que tem. Acho que é pra entregar aí o amuletão, né? Eu acho.
Mirren?
So you're Hawk, the nephew. Your uncle talked up a storm about you. He better not be blowing more smoke out his ass.
Ah, vamos fazer tudo que pediu.
I'm ready to prove myself.
Noble bastard named Friedrich is here in the gallows. Gave us bad info. Almost killed my men. Now he's hiding out here, waiting for a ship. He sees us coming, he'll run for shore. But he doesn't know you. Go kill him and his men. We'll make sure no one asks why.
É isso. Tá, vamos fazer primeiro. Ah, vamos pegar pra esse mercante aqui, né? Nossa, bem no canto aqui, velho, o bagulho. Beleza, né?
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but it's the best I can do.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron?
Your business is done.
But...
Nossa, que babaca, hein?
Now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
Investigar.
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
You mean you paid your own bribes to be here?
If they allowed everyone to set up shop, this place would turn into a bazaar. Sadly, there's only so much I can do for those Fereldans. Poor sods.
I'm sure you're very broken up over it.
I meant you. Folks like yourself.
She didn't seem very happy with the deal you made.
What am I supposed to do? Buy every piece of furniture these people dragged with them?
I'm sure they'd rather not sell what little they have left.
My point is that I'm running a business, not a charitable order. I'm sorry.
I imagine the profits help with the guilt.
Vamos falar a real.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
I'm here to collect, and I'm not walking away.
No! I'm not paying you thieves a single copper more.
That sounds like where we come in.
Vamos taxá-lo. Vai, toma.
Now you fall! Aim for the throat!
E aí, meu parceiro? Tá surpresa.
One less to worry about! Give up! Stop! Stop, enough! Here, take the key for the chest. That should be enough to pay that witch. Now I'm getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
Otário. Vamos limpar os nossos bonecos, claramente. Começar pelos atributos. Chance de crítico. Interessante. Tá, vou upar até 20 de força. Aqui. É isso. 200. Firma. Agora na menina aqui, vamos upar mais 20 de magia. E não sei aqui, velho. Deixa em possibilidade. Aqui, vamos upar cone de gelo. Aqui. Porra. Porra, eu vou deixar em 18 aqui. Eu vou deixar tudo no tal, na real. T20. T20 nessa porra. Aqui shield, né? Isso daqui, foda-se. Só vá. Fazer as missões aqui ruim, cagado.
Here you go, as requested.
Will you look at that? Tell your uncle we'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
Isso. Nefários. Vamos fazer outra missão ali, né? Ali em cima.
Any luck?
Yes, they've agreed to help us.
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
We'll see what happens when this debt is repaid.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Let's just see what happens. We have a long year ahead of us.
Só ano só, pô. Aí já tá vapo.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So he remained, paying off his debt, made a name for himself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Qunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began with the mages. The Templars had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Ô, louco. Muito pampo, pouca luta, mano. Vamos.
No. Adraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances hiring random humans.
Eita. Nós temos perigo.
We've fought and killed Darkspawn. How many of your hired men can say the same?
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump. Find another meal ticket.
What are we supposed to do now? We've got nothing to stop the next person who tries to sell us out. This expedition was our last chance.
Don't worry, Bethany. I won't let any big bad Templars come get you.
It's not a joke. If the Templars find me, the best I can hope is to be locked away for the rest of my life. If they don't kill me outright. We need coin, status, something we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one. Maybe Gamlen knows someone who can talk to Bartram for us.
He always seems to know what's going on.
We might as well ask. Otherwise, I don't know what we'll do.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line of work. Off you go.
How do you do?
Varric Tethrus, at your service. I apologize for Bartrand. He wouldn't know an opportunity if it hit him square in the jaw.
But you would?
I would. What my brother doesn't realize is that we need someone like you. He would never admit it either. He's too proud. I, however, am quite practical.
There must be some way to persuade your brother to hire us on.
We don't need another hireling. We need a partner. The truth is, Bartrand's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
It sounds interesting, but if I had any gold, I wouldn't need this job.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
You have a deal.
Perfect. Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away.
No?
This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Pausa, pausa, pausa. Deixa pra pausa. Vamos falar com esse bicho aqui, né?
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Worthy, when did you get back into town?
Oh, just a month or so ago. Things didn't work out in Orzammar. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
I'm looking to become an explorer, of a sort.
I heard. Bartrand's hard to take, but his information is usually good.
Hard to take? That's putting it mildly.
I'll tell you what. I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
You don't seem to like your brother very much.
And here I thought it took blood.
Interessante. Você pode ordenar runas se você descobrir a combinação certa de recursos. Além... Porra, não deu
Magic to read minds.
I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping.
Watch yourself.
I never thought I'd miss him this much.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Muito papo, filho. Isso aqui no caminho do Visconde. Para. Eita.
I thought the refugees were keeping to London.
Cavaleiro. High quality weapons and armor can be enchanted with runes that improve the items.
Good day, sir.
Parei na parte que faz sentido. Então tem que ir pra cá e aqui tamo. Aveline, olha como tá a Aveline, meu parceiro.
Aveline.
Hello, Hawk.
Been a while, hasn't it?
What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartrand. He's a son of a bitch.
Still having trouble? I thought you were past all that.
Lately, I don't know. I've been pushed out to some dead patrols. Maybe I stepped on someone's toes.
You can be forceful.
My charm, right? I should be able to go where I'm needed. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing.
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Aveline, you've got yourself a partner.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
On behalf, puta merda. O que é behalf, velho? Só quando você não pratica seu inglês, mano, fica assim, enferrujado, mano. Rust. Enfim. Pô, mas onde tem que ir agora, velho? Acho que tem que sair daqui. Eita porra. Pra mudar de mapa, selecione aqui o caralho, deixa eu terminar de ler. Tá, eu vou ter que ir para... Tá, eu tava aqui, né? Caralho. Tava aqui, velho. Raital. Beleza. Casa de Galen. Que porra é essa? Que isso? Tá. Nova casa. Tá, vamos pra cá então. Se você jogar enquanto está logado, tem os servidores de Awage, você será parte da comunidade.
You show admirable restraint, Bethany.
My. If it isn't Hawk.
Good to see you again, Elegant.
Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then?
It isn't always easy, but things are going well enough.
That's wonderful to hear. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Eita, saquei dos velhos.
Ooh, I wonder if they sell shoes.
Eita, porra, dei uma porção. É de graça. Ah, claro que não é de graça. Foda-se. Tá, isso. Faz as missões.
I think Uncle Gamlen comes here.
Nossa, melhor que eu. Opa, caralho, você é.
Walk in peace.
You could do worse, Hawk. It's a roof.
Ah, tá, isso faz sentido. Cara, fica seguindo com o mapa, é foda. Carai, que AP é esse, Galen?
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
I'm still their daughter, their eldest. My children have been in servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
This is the way things are, Mother. Gamlen can't change it now.
Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Launcey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will?
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting for Leandra to slink back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
É, tem que aprender a ser humilde, mano.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
I want what's ours.
Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice. Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Good. Then we can break in. And I don't care if we kill them.
I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Vamos pegar o que é nosso então, pô.
I always wanted to bring you children back to meet your grandparents.
Writing desk. Carta de Atenor. Hawk, seus anos se foram e você tá livre para ir. Tirando o que você pensa, eu acho, sei lá, despite o que é. Nós temos uma boa coisa. Foi uma boa coisa, temos trabalhado junto. Eu posso deixar passar uma oportunidade ou duas. Se você querer sujar suas mãos. Esteja seguro. Eita porra. Change party? Como assim? Essa porra. Tá, vamos ter que... Vamos ir pra Dark Town, então. Eita, Heavy Shield. Tem uma mina aqui que usa shield aqui. Vamos ver se o shield dela é pior, sei lá. 47. Aí, ó. Troca aí, porra. 40, 37, 37. Onix. Ah, foda-se. Trocar de espadinha, né? Acaba mais bonito. Ah, não pode usar 2 cabos. É isso. Deixa eu ver se o meu personagem tem um melhorzinho. 5 4 4 44 37. Tá legal, só preciso falar o anão. Anão maromba. Marx, mano. Interessante pra esse daqui. Mas só no level 7 só. Bianca. Explode no impacto, mostrando a área. Interessante isso daqui. Essa porra. Isso, vou continuar com o nosso protagonista aqui principal.
Don't like Darktown? Die.
They say the blight's done.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
It's a risk, but if we succeed, it'll be worth it.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days, and the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
I can't wait to see what our ancestral estate was like. Can you imagine? Mother gave all that up. Her father.
A last resort.
The refugees live here. It's almost enough to make me grateful for Uncle Gamlen.
Puxou a arma assim do nada, velho. Tá? Espero que não.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go in and see why Gamlen lied.
Vai? Ué? Vamos, porra. Ah, sério, velho? Não fica pra trás, porra. Vamos não, porra.
It's done.
Que isso? Assim, porra. Rival. Ai, caralho. Vamos. Bora. Caralho, não fica pra trás, mano.
Now we fight!
Eita porra.
It's training for the next.
Vapo. Tudo. Vamos lá. A história de Kirko. Ah, muito papo, mano. Vamos pra cá. Sem sair. Ah, que material. Não tem muito. Mas vamos então.
Follow my lead! Get down! Right!
Pegar o que é mais direito, porra. Mel family.
Mel crest.
Foda-se.
Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
To arms!
Eita porra! Que isso? Aqui, velho.
I can't move! Get back! Crack him! Better luck in the next
Waste of life, but not my choice.
Did that bastard
Watch
get
where you step.
I knew I should have seen
On your guard!
Face me! I stand for all of us. Take
There! Now you fall!
messing with us is suicidal. You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that. Want me to take a look at that?
Puta merda. Ferido. Deixa eu ver se eu tenho algo que posso curar. Tem uns anelzão brabo. Eu posso usar anel dessa merda. Aqui, ó. É isso.
Mind if I try my hand at that?
Vamos ver se a minha consegue.
I suppose I could give that a shot.
Vamos ver. História do circo. Muita história, bicho.
That's the vault! Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
It's a vault.
This is it! Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
We'll take it to her right now.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
We have a home, Mother. A real home.
They forgave me. Mother forgave me. But, Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
You'll spend the rest of your life paying my mother back for what you stole.
Andraste's ass, I will.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Ai, trouxa.
So, what? Are you here to gloat? Gamlen's the idiot again. Gamlen's the fool who can't hold his money when it's given in a bloody silver basket. I tried, you know, when Leandra left. But no one was ever going to live up to her.
Don't make excuses.
I changed their filthy sheets and wiped their chins through 2 bouts of the cholera, and the last word Father said was... Leandra. I'm not looking for love, but at least I got the money.
And here I was, just about to like you.
Your mother's busy
Eita porra. Story. Vou guardar tudo aqui. Esse lixo. 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 Lixo.
fight.
Ah, também é um lixo.
If you want more touching family stories...
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlin stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I would never turn against you.
You're a better person than Gamlin could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I like saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
We are going to make this our home, Bethany. I promise you.
I hope so, brother. I'm so very tired of running.
Beleza, Bethany. Ei, mamãe.
When I told your grandmother I was marrying your father, she threatened to disown me. She said my children would be mongrels. My father wanted to lock me in, but she told him it's her life, let her ruin it. I wrote to her when each of you were born. She never wrote back. I'm glad she didn't die hating me.
Grandmother didn't want you to leave. She tried holding on to you the only way she knew.
She would have been so proud of you. You're everything she wanted in an Amel grandchild. She might have had a hard time accepting it at first, but she would have loved you, all three of you. Carver. He was such a little boy. Never had a knee that wasn't scraped or trousers without holes.
The last thing Carver would want is more crying.
I just keep thinking there's something we could have done. It's killing me. I remember that awful creature reaching down and 18 years of loving and feeding and raising and... that was it.
Blame the Darkspawn, not yourself.
The ogre would have been happy with any prey. It was my fault it was Carver. I miss him. There were 4 of us when the Blight began. It will never be over while there are just 3. I've written to the Viscount. I've an audience for after Bartran's expedition leaves. I couldn't do anything for Carver, but with luck, I can at least give us a home.
É isso. Ganhar uma amizadezinha da Bethany. Olha, tá sendo nossa grande amiga. Quer dizer, grande irmã.
I found this when we were at the estate. I thought you should have it.
Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
You like it?
I love it. My whole life, Mother's always been so sad and worried. All because of my cursed magic. I always wished there was some way to take that burden off her. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
Tá, e agora vamos não. Beleza.
I've had word from Lothering. I hope Mother convinces the Viscount to give us the estate.
Ai, tem um livrão aqui. Eu acho que o negócio é sair fora daqui, né? porra nenhuma mais. Ah, aqui, ó. Aceitamos. É o que tava faltando. É isso. Acho que vamos terminar por aqui. Vamos antes partir para Hightown, pelo visto. Acesso pelo Low Town. Não, vamos fazer primeiro essa missão. Cidade Baixa. Mas vou ter que acabar por aqui, que meu tempo tá acabando. Vou ter que ir pra academia. Acho que é isso. Vamos enfrentar nossos personagens. Bravíssimo. Deixa eu ver se não tem nenhum amador pra trocar. Não. Puta. Condonou não usa. Só o personagem usa. Desgraça. Nenhum anel. Time de lixo. Acho que é isso. Não tem nada aqui em falta. É isso, Wolverine. Vamos terminar por aqui. Terminando o 2 aqui. Vai ser tribal. Então, acaba por aqui.